If you know me by now, you've been following my page. I'm a numbers guy. So let me break it down to you because I'm also not just a numbers guy, but a visual. So let's say you currently own a property that you've had for at least 5 years. In that property, you probably have between $2, $3, $4 to $500,000 in equity. So a lot of you refinance when rates were super low. They were 2.5, 3%. And you guys are telling yourself, I don't want to refi and pull money out because then my interest rate is going to be much higher and it's not going to be worth it. So there's a couple of different things you can do if you're thinking that way. Number one, you can get a HELOC against your house. Where this HELOC, you'll be able to pull out maybe $35,000 to $70,000, depending on your scenario. Or number two, what a lot of people don't know is you can get a second lien on the property. By getting a second lien, you'll be able to pull out $100,000, $200,000, and the rate's going to be on the second property. So therefore, your first, you're not going to touch, you're not going to refi. That interest rate stays the same. Now, what can you do with the 100 or 200,000? I just got back from a trip from Cleveland, and I own a couple different doors out there. In those doors, I purchase homes between 100 and 200,000. So let's say this second lien, you have a mortgage of about, I want to say $1,500. So if $1,500 is what your mortgage is, you go ahead and you grab, let's say $150K, and you put half towards one house. So this is one house. You put the other half, the other 75,000 towards a second house. Now these houses that you're going to buy, they're going to be duplexes. So therefore, let's say you're going to buy these for 75,000, 75, you only owe half, you bought them for 150,000, and they're giving you a rental income about $1,300 a month each. So now you combine that together and there's $2,600. Go ahead and subtract $260 for the management company because again, you don't want to run these things. You want them to run them by themselves or a management company. So then that's going to give us $2,340. We're going to bring it back. So we have $2,340. That's how much money we have after paying the management company. We're going to subtract the mortgage of $1,500 from that second lien where we got the money from. Now we're going to have $840 left. So we now have cash flow, $840. Now go ahead and multiply that by 12. Let's see what that is. 840 is $10,080 a year. Your money is working for you. So now keep in mind, guys, this is $10,080. The other $75,000 on each of these homes that you bought for $150 is going to be paid by the tenant. So not only is it $10,000 a year, if you're looking at it correctly, it's $1,300 times 2 because there's 2 properties, $2,600 times 12. Now you're looking at $31,200 a year is what you're really making. But a lot of you guys are too scared to take the leap, to take the second lien, and that's why we need to sit down and talk. Let's come up with the game plan. Let me know what your scenario is, and let me help you. That's what I'm here for.